Hey guys, so we're gonna do a reading, but I gotta be kind of quiet because my dad's sleeping upstairs. He's just getting off a night's power trip. Power trip, they're not documenting something. Power trip and then documenting in the reverse. Or we could flip that around and have it be that they're documenting something that is in the reverse, okay, that doesn't need to be documented, okay, because it is false, and this is how they are abusing their power, is either making false documents or not documenting something that needs to be documented in order to have power, okay, over somebody. They're making this a priority, okay? They're not, it's not reality. Their version of events isn't reality. It's not the reality, that it's not actually how it went. Okay, these people are failing to realize something. Or these people like aren't gonna come to the realization that, I don't know, something, they're making this a priority, okay? Power trip priority. And when we spoke about priorities, right, our priorities are things that we do the most, things that we do often, things that we make sure we're doing, okay? So if you want to check your priorities, check yourself, right? You'll make a list of things that you do throughout the day. That's a priority, the things that you do the most or think about the most, right? If you think that one thing is a priority and then you're actually doing another that you don't think of as a priority, like you're only lying to yourself, someone's power trip over you is a big priority, okay? Male. Stolen mail. Someone could be not documenting the fact that there was stolen mail. Somebody's making it a priority not to document certain things, so that other people don't come to the realization that they were a part of something here. Realization. Somebody was like redirecting somebody's mail and they aren't documenting that. They're leaving that out. Of sound mind. These people are having a power trip over somebody who is of sound mind, a higher than average IQ. They don't have mental illness, okay? They don't. An empath, empathy. This could be somebody's job, right? They could be an empath, their purpose as an empath. And they're seeing this, okay, within your job, as like an empath, a healer, I guess that would be, right? They're seeing that you make this a priority, okay, you practice this. This is a priority. Your job is your priority, and you are an empath. You're a high IQ because you practice this so much. Self-love in the reverse. Male self-love in reverse. Okay, so as they're redirecting your mail, okay, these people would register for things that made you look like you had no dignity, you didn't love yourself, whatever, right? Whether it be, I don't know what it would be, but I'm getting like heavy like sex toys or like something to do with like you don't love yourself, okay? So you're searching for it outside of yourself. That's what they wanted you to look like. So with this redirected male, they were making it a priority to get things delivered to your place that would make other people assume the assumption that you didn't love yourself, okay? They made this a priority because they knew that you were an empath. They knew that you were of sound mind, so they had to set it up as if they were framing you, okay? They had to set up so it looked like you didn't love yourself through the mail, through your phone calls with this clone device, right? Through um, your past people who hold on to resentments, makes them evil, or at least made them do this, be on board with this. Um, these authorities on a power trip here, okay? They feel like now that they know that you're of sound mind and you have a higher than average IQ, now they're even more mad, okay? They liked it better when they thought you were stupid. Yeah, take your own advice. Okay, take your own advice. Okay, so I'm getting this kind of in two ways. Okay, like don't trust these people who you think are smarter than you, okay? Because you have a high IQ, or at least like average, higher than average, okay? Take your own advice. Don't listen to these people because they're going to use their power to trip you up, right? That's that power trip energy. They're looking out for their best interest, and that is it. Take your own advice, okay? And then the second way that I'm getting this is like these people who are using their power, okay, on a power trip. You can be on a power trip if you have any sort of authority within any sort of situation, right? The head of the family could have a power trip. The head of that little organization could have a power trip. A cop can have a power trip. A lawyer, a judge can have a power trip, right? Um, people in, I don't know, CEOs, right? Anybody can have a power trip. Anyways, um, what I'm getting there is like this person who is having this power trip, who has this sort of authority. Um, they they need to take their own advice. Like they 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 don't practice what they preach. So somebody's like, take your own advice. You know, like they are telling people what to do, how to do it, and they don't do that. So it's like, take your own advice. It's really sarcastic, is how the other way I'm picking it up. Necessary. They felt that this was necessary, okay, in order to have you look a certain way, in order to have you be made a priority, in order to have this power trip over you be made a priority. Since you're an empath, that's not really going to work now, is it? So they found it necessary to do this male thing in order to make you look like you are priority. Okay, you need this to be, this is necessary. This needs to happen. Focused. You're focused on delivering a message. They were very focused, okay? They were very focused on giving the message that you don't love yourself. Okay, so what does that say about them? That they'd rather focus on anything else. Okay? This type of power, like this hunger for that, okay? Those are insecurities within you that need that control, okay? Or it's like an absence of something. I'm hearing abscess. Someone could have an abscess tooth. Somebody's health is improving. Okay, you could have been dealing with addiction and your health is improving. I heard slowly but surely. Okay, somebody's name could be Shirley, but your health is improving. And it's making you even smarter, okay? Your experiences, your knowledge, okay? That's wisdom. Those are lessons learned. They underestimated you. They saw your health improving and they realized that they underestimated you. There's some sort of sabotage after this because somebody was intimidated. Paid off. So they're paid to have a power trip over you, to use their authority. This was after you improved your health, okay? Where they realized that they underestimated you and felt intimidated. They were paid after that to downplay your situation. They made it a priority to downplay your situation, to neglect you, to ignore you, to have you be resourceless, okay? So that you would lose your faith. They felt that this was necessary so that you would lose your faith in justice for yourself, in having your rights be amended because they're non-existent right now, in having any sort of privacy or freedom, okay, to speak, to work, right? When people are sabotaging my work, okay, I haven't been able to post a video in a while until I went on live. Okay, and that took forever to process. That is fucking with my freedom of speech. Okay, with my work. They wanted you to lose faith that this downplaying of your situation that is actually a priority, but on their end, they are the priority. They are the red flag. They are the warning alert, 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 right? They downplayed how good you are at something. They downplayed the huge amount of love you can attain or you attain. Like that empath healer, okay, they downplayed your abilities. They downplayed your capacity to love. And it's huge. It's huge. It's exactly what turned this entire plan into nothing. Into something that didn't amount to nothing. That is big time, okay? You don't lose your faith when you're witness to that. You don't lose your faith when you live through that. When you have almost or got set up to or died and were witness to God pouring into your heart and spirit and making you strong again. You don't lose your faith. This just doesn't happen. They felt it was necessary to downplay you because you were making your work a priority. They thought that it was necessary to keep continuously doing this consistently so that you would lose your faith. So that other people would downplay your abilities, other people would downplay your story. Karmic in the reverse, people are realizing that you are not a karmic. These people were downplaying you. Okay? Somebody's like not down for playing with you, this karmic who has no faith. Or they're like fake or something. They're like a fake empath. They thought that it was necessary to ruin your faith. They made this priority number one. Somebody's knocked down. Somebody's feeling like down, 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 down and out. Okay? They're like down for the count, or like they're getting sick or something. This person downplayed you as well. Okay, there's some sort of obsession here. This person could like have, this person has like entity attachments, okay? And that's what makes them be like hell bent, right? Is these attachments. They just take over, like body hacked, like as if they can just make this person do anything or think that they want to do something, right? So this person has festered hate and resentment towards somebody, okay, for such a long time, dabbled in whatever they dabbled in to have this attachment, and that's what they get, that attachment running them, in specific situations though. Like dealing with specific people, the entity will have full control. Damn. It's a dude entity in a woman. This woman also likes to put women entities, okay, sex demons in men, okay, so that this woman with the man sex entity can then dominate and control fear these men, because this is what it stems from, is a fear of a man. So in holding that, okay, and it's like somebody, everything in their life led them to want to do this. Somebody's trying to send fear or send a message of fear because they don't love themselves. Somebody fears the male that they've been redirecting being discovered, okay? Yeah, but I'm going like they feared this man. Male, right? Male as in like, you know, male and female. They feared this male. That man who did that to you didn't love themselves. Okay, that's why they're fear-based, fear-focused, okay? But that is one person, right? You can't hold one person's actions against an entire gender. Okay, Libra. This person is like living in the past a lot, okay? Like constantly re-traumatizing themselves, okay? And I instantly got a shiver down my back, and I want to cry, okay? Someone like can't shift their focus off of this, okay? Something that happened in the past, and they were scared. Somebody doesn't want something to change. They want you to continuously live in fear, okay? This could be a Libra, you could be a Libra. But that's what it stems from. So that, I don't know, it's kind of just saying that like hurt people, right? So it is imperative that we let those things go, man, before they run our lives, right? Not to identify with what we've been through. Just having a good understanding that it was a lesson, and that's what this life is about, is lessons. Okay, we can't get hung up on it. We need to grasp the knowledge that we can from the situation and move on, right? That is a lesson in itself, is the ability to let go of things and let God, right? Gross. I'm starting to get sick. I feel sick after I said somebody else was going to get sick. I'm sorry for whoever's going through that. Like, man, it made my head hurt. Made me want to cry. Sending lots of love. Okay. You can do certain types of meditations, right? I like to do meditations, like fire meditations. Those are my favorite. Or like lightning bolt meditations. Those ones are cool too. Because you feel them, right? You feel the heat and you feel like the electricity, right? I like the ones that you can really feel. Yeah, that's what I recommend, but just go easy on yourself. Do things that make you happier. You gotta quit sitting in that energy of malice, because it's making you sick. Or maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's what you want because you fear something you've already done. But either way, it's no way to live. I feel like I need a nap now. Have a good day, people.